group stage continues in the FIFA Arab Cup 2021. Welcome to Qatar. And a very warm welcome to the Education City Stadium in Doha for this Group C game at the FIFA Arab Cup Qatar 2021. Somewhat cooler in the evenings in the capital city Doha, with the time approaching 10 minutes to 10 o'clock. But even if this were a lunchtime kickoff, with the temperature hot outside, all the 6 arenas staging this competition are very comfortable inside, the fans fully air conditioned, and that will certainly be welcomed by the players, officials and spectators alike when the World Cup rolls into Qatar in less than a year from now. Great excitement, of course, for the big one, the Arab Cup under the jurisdiction of FIFA. It's the 10th edition of the competition, first time FIFA have organised it, and this tournament being used as a prelude for the World Cup itself. Great excitement in this country to welcome the world's fans and the world's best players. So Palestine and Saudi Arabia are the two teams who go head-to-head here. Both suffered defeats in their opening round matches, so have work to do to catch up to try and qualify for the quarter-finals. And this is how the group looks. It's been an excellent tournament so far for Morocco. 2 successive 4-0 victories. The latest over Jordan earlier today. Jordan play Palestine in their last match, so still have a very good chance of making their last 8. For one of these two, then victory really has to be the order of the day if they have any chance of walking through the door to the round of the last 8. These two teams have met in 2021. It was a World Cup qualifier back in March, which Saudi Arabia won by 5-0, but it was a very different Saudi squad on that occasion. The Saudis in the white and green have brought their under-23 team to this tournament, using it as an experiment to have a look at their young talent and see who are ready to stay around at this level in the weeks, months and years to come. The arenas being used for this FIFA Arab Cup, absolutely magnificent. And these occasions certainly whetting our appetite for the World Cup Qatar 2022. Hugely inexperienced Saudi squad. handing out several senior international debuts in their much-changed starting 11 from that opening group 1-0 defeat against Jordan. We'll come to the teams shortly. Not so many changes for Palestine from their 4-0 defeat against Morocco in their opening Group C match.
Let's welcome the national teams from Palestine and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
السيدات والسادة، لنرحب بالمنتخبين، منتخب فلسطين ومنتخب المملكة العربية السعودية.
It's a Group C match at the Education Stadium in Doha in Group C of the 2021 FIFA Arab Cup. And both nations, Palestine and Saudi Arabia, looking for their first points of the tournament. Teams lined up in readiness for the national anthems.
If you can, for the playing of the national anthem of Palestine.
السيدات والسادة، برجاء الوقوف في حال القدرة للنشيد الوطني لدولة فلسطين.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
السيدات والسادة، برجاء مواصلة الوقوف للنشيد الوطني للمملكة العربية السعودية.
Very important points at stake here, and this is the Palestine lineup. 3 changes to the starting 11 from the 4-0 defeat against Morocco 3 days ago. In come Mohamed Khalil, Mahmoud Abu Wada and Khaled Salem. Out to the bench go Abdul Salem Salama, Ahmed Katmishi and Mahmoud Dahada. They're missing their star player Ode Dabag to this competition, not released by his club in Portugal, Aruca. 3-4-3, we expect Palestine to line up in that formation. Said Martinez of Honduras is our match referee. The Act Together campaign, FIFA in partnership with the World Health Organization, supported by the Qatar Ministry of Public Health and Supreme Committee, looking to work on equitable access to vaccines, tests and treatments against the COVID-19 pandemic worldwide. In charge of VAR, Fernando Guerrero of Mexico. 8 changes to the Saudi Arabia 11 from their opening 1-0 defeat against Jordan. Only Ali Majrashi, Walid Al-Ahmed and captain Saud Abdul Hamid remain in the team. Senior international debuts for Hazazi, goalkeeper Al-Bawadi and Bouchal, and full debuts for Al-Khatini, Radif, Al-Gabadi and Meshal. Feres Albrikan, a welcome returnee to the starting 11, one of the more experienced players in this experimental Saudi Arabia squad. They're missing defender Al-Dasori, who picked up a red card in the opening match. Also missing from the Saudi squad, absent, Mohamed Al-Shankiti. Tunisian head coach, caretaker capacity for Palestine, Makram Daboub in charge of Palestine. And we're just looking there at Laurent Bonadai of France, who's actually the assistant coach of Saudi Arabia. Away we go then in Group C. Both Palestine and Saudi Arabia looking to try and get competitive for a place in the quarterfinals of the FIFA Arab Cup Qatar 2021. Morocco moving serenely at the top of this section with back-to-back 4-0 wins. Jordan, the only other team in the section with points on the board after their 1-0 victory over Saudi Arabia. The Saudis play in for Morocco in their final group match, which means Palestine will be up against Jordan. But given that this is the under-23s, several of whom played in the last Olympic Games, where Saudi Arabia finished bottom of their group. But they're having a look to see what depth there is in the youngsters coming through, how many can handle it at this level. So the door may be open for Palestine to get a victory. It's a hard one to call, this. Ball given away by Saud, the captain. Palestine looking to counter quickly here. Rashid working it wide. And it's a rather aimless cross, which is comfortable for the senior international debut goalkeeper, Zaid Al-Bawadi. Keep an eye out for number 16, Suleiman Hazazi for Saudi Arabia, only 18, making his senior international debut. And defender Nawaf Bouchal, another with a first senior cap tonight. Yasser Hamid trying to deal with the threat, coming under pressure from Radif. It's a good steal by Tama Sayam. He's thought he'd had a foul given against him there, but the referee and the assistant referee didn't flag on this near side. Saudi Arabia were asking a question whether there was a foul by Sayam there, but it was a good incursion. most out of that. All-action midfielder Rashid. Plenty of fuel in his tank in that Palestine midfield, one of their better players in the opening group match. Here's Rashid again. Captain at the back is Abdelatif Al-Badari, very experienced player, not far short of 100 caps. Al-Badari, a veteran in the team at 37, marshalling the centre of the Palestine defence. Palestine in the red. It's a late challenge by Khalil. Saud. Al-Gambi spreading the play nicely here. Trying to get some width into this attack, Saudi Arabia. Moving the ball around smartly in the opening minutes here, the Saudis. By Walid Al-Ahmed. This is Sam, already seen, he's got a good turn of pace. He's got him behind here, it's a decent cross too. Well, an early sign to the left side of that Saudi Arabia attack that Tamer Sayam carries some quality for Palestine down this near side. Two good runs from him already. Salah. Good atmosphere. Those that have made it to the education city in Doha. Plenty of noise from the Palestine supporters. The assistant coach, Laurent Bonnadet, Frenchman, takes charge of the younger Saudi Arabia national squad, so that's why he's in the technical area. The head coach is here, watches from a more high position in the stand. Herve Henar is the head coach of Saudi Arabia, but because it's an under-23 squad at this tournament, Bonnadet takes a closer look at matters from the technical area. Free kick here for Saudi Arabia. Will be taken by Mohammed Al-Qahtani. Full debut for the man taking the free kick, substitute in the opening group game, that defeat against Jordan. Throw here for the 18-year-old. Hazazi really didn't offer much scope there to Abdullah Radif. The full Saudi Arabia squad are going very well in their quest to be here in Qatar for the 2022 World Cup. Palestine have no chance of making it. Two teams drawn in the same qualifying section. Palestine were one of 7 teams who had to qualify to be one of the 16 here at this FIFA Arab Cup Qatar 2021. Games were played on a one-off basis here in Qatar in June. Palestine won handsomely against Comoros to claim their place. Might be a counter-attack on here for Saudi Arabia. Not the quality of pass really to trouble Palestine. Down goes Sayem. Did he lose his own footing there? I think the referee has seen it that way. I think he just stumbled. I don't think it was a foul. Referee certainly didn't think so. My first viewing of that was that the referee called that absolutely right, despite the complaints from Sayem. Let's have a look. Yeah, well, he actually nudges the back of the heel of the opponent, who was Hazazi. And it remained the right call. Plenty forward here for Saudi Arabia, and the free kick has gone against Khalil. Rather impetuous challenge that from the defender. Just so eager to win the ball when a more circumspect role might have served him better. Palestine claiming about the award of the free kick, but once again I think our Honduran referee Said Martinez absolutely right to give it. There, look, can't win the ball from that position, Khalil. It's a poor decision. It's a clear foul. A great position here for Saudi Arabia. Can complain all he wants. It was a foul. Well, this is a very encouraging sight of the Palestine goal here. Rashi is poised. Looking for his first senior international goal, the number 14. It's his full debut tonight. Substitute against Jordan in the opening group game. But it's not him who takes it in the end. And it wasn't too far away, was it? Al-Qahtani who struck it in the end. Despite his anguished look, it was well, a metre or so above that Palestine crossbar. It certainly looked like Majraji was going to step up to drive it in right-footed. Took the left-footed option eventually. Good tempo to the opening 14 minutes here. Education City Stadium in the city of Al Rayyan, considered a part of the metropolitan Doha area. Al Rayyan city and its suburbs comprise the largest population centre in Qatar outside of the capital Doha itself. The stadium located within several university campuses at the Qatar Foundation's Education City, and after next year's World Cup, its planned use will be by athletic teams from the university. They'll be removing around 25,000 seats. The stadium holds just under 45,500. And like all the magnificent arenas, can't wait to welcome the world's football fans for the world's biggest football occasion, World Cup Qatar 2022. 6 of the 8 arenas will be in use for the World Cup are being utilised here in the Arab Cup. And Palestine trying to find a better bounce of the ball there, but they'll stay on the front foot with a throw. Salah trying to drop it into the path of Mohamed Yamin, but didn't give him much opportunity to get to that. Well, they've been noisy, the Palestine supporters, wherever they've been in this tournament so far. Enjoying the experience. Here's Rashid. Salah. Significant gap between the two nations in terms of the world rankings. It doesn't really count for much, given that this is the Saudi Arabia under-23s, but for the record, Saudi Arabia are ranked 48th, Palestine 98th. They've been as high as 73 just 3 years ago. Rashid. Referee was going to whistle there, but a good advantage for Saudi Arabia. Excellent block from Yasser Hamid. Al-Qahtani, who took the tumble, and is going to require treatment. We're coming together with Abu Wada. Doing their best, the Saudi support, not to be drowned out by the Palestine support. Al-Qahtani freshens himself up and will be back for more. Palestine played their first international game back in 1939. It wasn't until 1998 they were officially recognised by FIFA. Al-Badari. This is Khalil. Al-Qatani, rather frustrated with the referee's decision there. Looked surprised. Let's see. Tangle of legs. Didn't appear to do too much wrong there, Al-Qatani. This affords a good position to Palestine. Abdelatif Al-Bahdari, the experienced Palestine captain, is forward from the back, one of several. Sayam with the delivery. Not the best of clearances by the teenager, Hazazi. Today in the Arab Cup, another 4-0 win for Morocco against Jordan. Algeria beat Lebanon by 2-0, and also in Group D, Egypt thrashed Sudan 5-0, and those results mean that Algeria and Egypt have qualified for the quarter-finals, along with the hosts Qatar in Group A. They too posted back-to-back victories. Scoreless here between two teams with 0 points at the moment in this competition. That is going to change, but to what degree? Neither will be looking for a drawn outcome if they're going to get competitive, you would have thought. Rashid. Lovely reception of the ball there. Tamer Sayam penalised in the end, but his first touch there was gorgeous. Decent defending in the end by Mishal Kerala. Only 20. Stayed strong. Zazi. No chances taken by the teenager. Throw will be left for Mohamed Salah. Famous footballing name, isn't it? Mohamed Salah actually plays in Egypt with the Al Masry club. Forward by Hamid, just out of the reach of Salah. Free kick, Palestine. Palestine. Nawaf Bouchal penalised for the nudge on Abu Wada. This is Karoub. Ricochet is kind to Zaid Al-Bawadi. Neither goalkeeper threatened so far. Both sides have had a set piece in a promising position which came to nothing. Energetic game, just lacking that final ball at the moment from both teams. Azazi. Saud. Saudi Arabia with the only 2 attempts on goal so far, nothing on target. Palestine playing in their 5th Arab Cup, only previously won one match in this competition. Seventh time Saudi Arabia have turned up for this tournament. Saudis won back-to-back Arab Cups in 1998 and 2002. First of those titles was won here in Qatar. Khalil with a Palestine free kick. And again, it's a waste. That will not please Makram Daboub, the head coach of Palestine. Must do better with those set pieces. Well, so far in this game, we're seeing very little of the 2 central strikers on either side. Khaled Salem playing down the middle up front for Palestine, and number 9, Faraz Al-Brikan for Saudi Arabia. Barely had a touch between them in the opening 27 minutes. Defence is firmly on top so far. Good challenge from Walid. Earlier that Saudi Arabia are going well in their challenge to be here next year for the big one, the World Cup. Their final 4 qualifying games come up in January, February and March next year. They'll be away to Japan, away to China, and they've got a home game against Oman. They actually start with that home game against Oman, then trips to Japan and China. Their final qualifying game will be at home to Australia. But the youngsters they've sent here to Qatar for this Arab Cup competition, holding firm against Palestine. Apart from the 2 goalkeepers in this Saudi squad, no player in it here at this Arab Cup was born before 1999. Treatment administered to Mohamed Yamin. Palestine back to their full complement again. It's another stoppage. Khaled Salem penalised. Challenge on Meshal Kerala. A unique experience for the football fans of the world to look forward to in Qatar 22 for the World Cup. You can get to every one of the 8 arenas in around an hour, some of them quicker than that. I'm sure there'll be many supporters who'll be taking in 2 games a day. It's certainly possible. Al-Qahtani is being ticked off by the referee. No card. We haven't had a booking in the match so far. Yasser Hamed was always in charge of that situation. Here's Khalil. Pass carrying too much strength. Once again, that inability to find the telling final pass, or at least a pass that was going to lead to something positive for Palestine. Been some encouraging signs in their qualifying campaign for the World Cup for Palestine. Although they can't qualify for next year's finals here in Qatar, they have kept 4 clean sheets in 10 games. Scoring goals is a problem for them. Should travel through. I thought the goalkeeper might have come there. I think there was a signal though from Hamed that he would tidy up, and he duly did. Around this time in their opening game that Palestine conceded the first of what turned out to be 4 goals for Morocco. Sayem back to Khalil. Now Rashid. Ambitious, we have an attempt on target from Palestine. Mohamed Rashid with the effort, plays his club football in Indonesia. Awkward header that from Al-Badari. Rashid covering well. Barely had to move to make the save, Zaid Al-Bawadi. Azazi. Saud. Azazi unable to get to the stray pass. player really stamping their authority on this game so far. Nobody getting their foot on the ball and trying to make some sense of it. One or two decent passages of play from both teams, but far from the opponent's goal. There's been no quality in either penalty area, really. Not been too many touches in the respective penalty areas from either team.
Referee just having words there with Tamer Sayam and Meshal Kirala. All happened off the ball. Just a little head-to-head between the two, which the referee did well to spot. Didn't issue a card at all there. Say Martinez. We're inside the final 10 minutes of the first half. Group C action at the FIFA Arab Cup Qatar 2021. Done well again, just out of the reach of Khaled Salem, goalkeeper stretching. Well, that's the closest we've been to a goal. Palestine come again, roared on by their support here at Education City. Rashid could open up now, the pass so lacking from Yamin. There was an opening for sure. Palestine supporters almost about to claim the opening goal of this Group C match. Excellent work here from Tamer Sayam. Really nice, gets his head up, sees the picture in the middle. And how close here is Salem? That close. The touch was all he needed. Hazazi. Space in midfield here. Thumped forward by Abouada. Good adjustment from the goalkeeper, Saeed Al-Bawadi. Ball drops invitingly here for Saudi Arabia, and don't do much with that. Problem here for Mohamed Salah. Yeah, just a little coming together there before he attempted to jump for the high ball. It's accidental. Sixteen national teams from across the Arab world at this tournament. Includes African nations, Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, Algeria, Mauritania and Sudan. Salah makes his way to his feet and doesn't look particularly mobile at the moment. The final of this competition will be at the wonderful Al Bayt Stadium. That's in Al Khor City, about 50 kilometers north of here. December the 18th is Qatar National Day, public holiday. And the final of this tournament will be exactly a year until the World Cup final itself. Inside the last 5 minutes of the opening half in Group C. Both these teams began their competition with defeats. So 3 points, very important if they're to have any hopes into their final group games of reaching the quarterfinals. Stepping on the gas here, the Palestine captain, Al-Badari. Here's Salah. Rare touch here for Al-Brikan. It was actually Radif who brought the ball forward, looking for Al-Brikan, but it broke down rather tamely for Saudi Arabia. Got to feel for the strikers on view here. The service has been almost non-existent. That one cross a few moments ago from Tamer Sayam for Palestine, which nearly picked out Khaled Salim. But Al-Brikan, number 9 for Saudi Arabia, at the bottom of your screen there, is... I'm not sure he's had more than 3 touches in the game. Referee gives a free kick for the foul on Khalil. Wishal will offer his apologies. Good position here now for the Palestinians. Saudi Arabia might be defending this free kick without Meshal Kerala, who's getting treatment beyond the byline there. And certainly he is a presence in terms of his height, Kerala, but he won't be on the pitch as Palestine look to get the lead just shy of half-time. Rashid looking to put some quality on this. He'll be looking for his captain, I think, in particular, Al-Badari. Number 15, shallow, got nowhere near Al-Badari. And once again, a lack of quality on a set piece. Rashid. Sayam. Fed in by Rashid, a better cross this time. The whistle against Khaled Salim. Saudi Arabia having more of the possession, but it's Palestine who've had the solitary effort on target in this first half. And that was a long-range shot from Rashid, which brought a routine save from Zaid Al-Bawadi.
you could dress this Group C matchup with the phrase, plenty of perspiration, a lack of inspiration. Al-Bawadi covering well. Well, credit to both defences who've been solid, but haven't been asked too many questions. Nawaf Bouchal with the Saudi Arabia throw. Into a minimum of 3-minute stoppage time. Sayem trying to advance, held up by Hazazi. I think Sayem has been the best player on the pitch in the first half by a distance. Several excellent runs down the right for Palestine. Here he is again. Into Rashid. Shots on here, Rashid! International goal, Mohamed Rashid. And the joy amongst the Palestine support in Education City. What a strike. Ball in here to Sayem. 2 touches out of his feet. And there's no stopping that for Zaid Al-Bawadi. Rifled into the roof of the net. The Palestine nation celebrates. A quite wonderful strike from Rashid. And what a difference that is going to make to the half-time dressing room for Palestine. The youngsters of Saudi Arabia up against it. Well, we've seen some spectacular goals in this tournament. We really have some very late goals as well. Lots of drama. Right at the end of several matches. But that strike up there with amongst the best we've seen. It came so close to half-time. Our Honduran referee, Said Martinez, draws the half to a close. Well, we were talking about some inspiration needed. Rashid, boy, did he provide it. Half-time in Group C. Palestine 1, Saudi Arabia 0.
Ladies and gentlemen, the score at half-time is Palestine 1, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia 0. Here at half-time, Salman and Palestine with the late cracker to go 1-0 up in this game against the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I'm not assumed to that goal. That was an absolute screamer, Salman. We got to each other as soon as it came off the wood when that was going in. What a wonderful goal that was.
بالفعل كان الشوط الاول نتيجه متكافئه بين الفريقين، ولكن في الوقت الاضافي محمد راشد حسب الهدف الاول لصالح السود كالعاده.
Fantastic first half for Palestine. They've got that lead, and if they can hang on to this, they've got a long way to look at their place in the next round. Let's have a look at some of those highlights up on the big screen from the first half.
Well, here's how the first half shaped up at the Education City Stadium. Saudi Arabia with more of the possession. Not too many attempts on goal from either side. 2 on target, both from the same player for Palestine. And the goal coming in first half stoppage time from Mohammed Rashid. So, Group C action in Al Rayyan at the Education City Stadium between Palestine and Saudi Arabia, both nations looking for their first points of the competition. Saudi Arabia bringing a very youthful squad, their under-23s effectively to this tournament. Opened up with a 1-0 defeat to Jordan. Palestine beaten 4-0 by Morocco, but it was Palestine who made the early incursion deep into the Saudi Arabia half with what turned out to be the first half's best player, Tamer Sayam, who made several good runs down the right for Palestine in terms of their attacking play. Khalil then gave away a free kick, which led to a good position for Saudi Arabia, but Al-Qahtani firing that one well over the top. Quite a high tempo to the match. Both teams all out for attack, knowing that 3 points really is what they need. This was the first attempt from either side on goal. It took a while to arrive from Mohammed Rashid, but his moment would come before half-time. Another good run here by Tamer Sayam through the legs of the youngster Hazazi, and just out of the reach, agonisingly, of Khalid Salem. Sayam's cross here, and just look how close Salem is here. A touch, probably all he needed to make it 1-0 to Palestine. Just taken away by the fingertips of the goalkeeper. But this was the moment in first half stoppage time. What a strike. Pure as you could ever wish to see from Mohammed Rashid. The Palestine supporters have been waiting and waiting for something like this to celebrate. It was quite magnificent. Palestine 1, Saudi Arabia 0 at half-time. Welcome back to the Education City Stadium, where, as you can see, Saudi Arabia have made a couple of substitutions. Ayman Ahmed and Naif Almas are on for them, and a change too for Palestine. Ode Karoub replacing Mohamed Yamin. Means we've got two Karoubs on the field now, Ode and Laith for Palestine, who lead through that quite sumptuous strike in first half stoppage time from Mohamed Rashid. Our referee from Honduras, Said Martinez, gets the second half underway. And immediately, Saudi Arabia trying to get their first attempt on target. It wasn't an easy chance for Abdullah Radif on the volley. Just imagine how much the adrenaline was pumping in that Palestine dressing room at half-time after that wonderful goal from Rashid. They carry so much more experience than their opponent Saudi Arabia at this level of international football, Palestine. That would seem a very odd statement for you to hear, were you not to be brought up to speed with the circumstances. This is Saudi Arabia's under-23s. It's nowhere near their full international squad. But let's see what the youngsters of Saudi can provide in the second half. They have an early corner. Here's the second half substitute for Palestine, getting his first involvement. Odey Karoub. I think it will be a game plan of Palestine to try and get Tamer Sayam on the ball as much as possible down their right-hand side. It's been a real handful to the 18-year-old senior international debutant Suleiman Hazazi. He's done okay at times, Hazazi, but he's up against a decent player in Sayam, who's got a good turn of pace, strength as well. And that might be the area in which Palestine can capitalise and maybe get a two-goal lead in this game. Here's the goal scorer, Rashid. Just to qualify those changes at half-time, Meshal Kerala and Ali Majrazi were the two players who went off for Saudi Arabia, replaced by Naif Almas and Ayman Ahmed. And as I mentioned, Odey Karoub coming on for Palestine, taking the place of Mohamed Yamin. Find a way through here. Saudi Arabia, decent ball in. Goalkeeper spilled it, but spilled it to the right colour shirt as far as Palestine were concerned. Really dangerous run deep into Palestine territory there, though, from Nawaf Bouchal. Nearly brought reward for Saudi Arabia. Here's Sayam. Rashid. Abouada, Khalil, dabbing it forward, looking for the run of Laith Karoub. Free kick against him. If Palestine go on to claim all 3 points, it sets up quite deliciously their final match in Group C against Jordan, who were beaten 4-0 today by the rampant Morocco. It's the best effort we've seen from Saudi Arabia so far. Al-Qahtani set his sights from range, about the range from which Rashid scored in first half stoppage time. Would have been covered by Amor Kadura. had it been on target. Yes, a Jordan defeat against Morocco earlier today leaves them on 3 points. If Palestine get 3, then it's a head-to-head to decide who will be joining Morocco in the quarter-finals. Position at the moment in Group C is Morocco on maximum points in their 2 games. So 6 points, Jordan on 3, Saudi Arabia and Palestine kicking off here at Education City in Al Rayyan without a point. I think it's fair to say that Saudi Arabia have come here to gain experience. I don't think there were too many expectations that they could get out of the group with such a young and untried squad. 17 of the 23-man squad had never played a senior international game prior to coming here for this FIFA Arab Cup. Rashid. Neatly done by Khalil. Opens up kindly for Palestine. Abouada with the shot. Still some defending to do here for Saudi Arabia. Shepherded out well by Mohamed Salah. Didn't like the attentions of Al-Qahtani. The referee going to have at least a word with Al-Qahtani, who's very wound up. Twice the referee is saying to Al-Qahtani, and you may be on your last warning. (19-year-old Qahtani. Al-Qahtani has had a stern ticking off there and needs to tread carefully. Here's Sayem, very mobile. He's got good close control. Tamer Sayem, confidence in much of what he does, and continues to be a very good outlet down that right-hand side for Palestine. Hamid round on the cover, no-nonsense clearance. Al-Qahtani. Awkward one to control that for Nawaf Bouchal. Made a good offer though, the full-back. Free kick. Foul on Khalid Salem. Walid Al-Ahmed, the offender. Almost 10 minutes gone in the second half. As soon as Khalid Salem felt the Walid arms on his shoulders, he was going to hit the deck. Opportunity for Palestine to get their captain and centre-back, number 15, Abdel Latif Al-Bahadi forward. 5 red Palestine shirts on the edge of that Saudi Arabia penalty area. Now Rashid has scored from distance already, the number 3. Surely not from here. But his confidence must be sky high. I'm sure this is just going to be clipped into the penalty area. No, he's trying it. Well, why not? The goal of his dreams in first half stoppage time. His first senior international goal, and he's got a taste for it. He came right off that. Yeah, not the right call. Written all over the coach's face. Nice approach play here from Saudi Arabia. No end product. Slip at the vital moment there from Ayman Ahmed. But that was better combination play from Saudi Arabia. Haven't seen a lot of that. Yeah, just in the act of shooting, his right leg gave way on him. VAR did have a brief look at whether it struck the arm of Rashid. It might have done, but his arm was right by his side and would have been very harsh for a penalty to be given against Palestine there. Of course, all those situations are checked all the time. And here comes Saudi Arabia again. It's beginning to find a little bit of rhythm in the final third. Yellow card for the captain of Saudi Arabia, Saud Abdelhamid. That is the game's first card. He claims he got the ball. We'll view it on replay. Let's see if he's got a case. Well, he has. There's nothing wrong with that challenge. Referee saw it from a different angle, but that's a clean take of the ball from Saud. Yes, there was collision after he got the ball first, but there's nothing he could do to stop his momentum. 2 more changes, as you can see, the bottom of your screen for Saudi Arabia. We're going to see Abdullah Al-Hamdan and also Haitam Asiri. Here's Salem shaping for a cross, denied it by Bouchel. Well, coming on, number 10, Abdullah Al-Hamdan, is one of the most experienced players in the Saudi squad. He's close to 20 caps, makes him very experienced in this youthful squad. Abdullah Radif made way. And the other player coming on, Haitam Asiri, is coming on for only his 2nd cap. He was a substitute in the opening defeat against Jordan. Striker Asiri. Punched away by Kadura. Or rather from Al-Bawadi, and the goal away to our left. It's nicely done by Al-Qahtani. He's got an offer to his left here, must be the pass. Goes down the middle instead. Wrong choice for me. Azazi made a great run to the left of Al-Qahtani there. He was unmarked, would have had a great crossing position. Al-Qahtani looked down the middle where the spaces were not particularly wide. Good opening squandered there, I felt, by Saudi Arabia. But they are looking at more of an attacking threat in this second half. Now it's Palestine's turn to look to their bench. Laith Karoub is coming off, and so too is Khaled Salem. Not seen a great deal of the Palestine number 7 today. And the players who are coming on, Ribal Tahamshi, and also Mahmoud Dahada. Dahada is an attacking player. So too is Tahamshi. So fresh legs at the top end of the pitch for Palestine as Al-Qahtani settles over the Saudi Arabia free kick. Ricochet, maybe the final touch came off Al-Badari there, the Palestine captain. They were asking for the corner, Saudi Arabia, but I think it's been given as a goal kick. Yeah, I think it's the right call too. Oh, maybe not, seeing it from that angle. It looked as if it came off Al-Badari. Palestine got the good fortune. Arab Cup for one Qatari supporter who's blind and was treated to a commentary using his own headphones attached to his own mobile phone. The Arabic commentary was delivered via an app on his device. In the past he's had to rely on the description of a sighted friend or make do with a time-delayed service. But now live commentary was made available to him, the technology allowing him to enjoy the action on the pitch in the same way as everyone else, fully immersed. The service has been featured at FIFA events before, including the last 2 World Cups. However, it was the first time it's been made available in the Arabic language. Plans are to roll out the service to all 8 stadiums to be used in next year's World Cup. Available at both the Al Bayt and here at the Education City stadiums for this tournament. Find FIFA Interpretive app and go from there for more information. FIFA Interpreting app is where you'll get more details on that service. Decent cross, no takers. Inviting ball in there though from Dahamshi, the substitute. One of the better crosses we've seen this evening in this match. Well, the Saudi Arabia youngsters will be going home if they fail to get an equaliser here. They'll still have one final match to play. It will be against one of the best teams we've seen so far at this FIFA Arab Cup Qatar 2021, Morocco, who've opened up brilliantly with successive 4-0 wins in this group. But as I mentioned earlier, if Palestine hold what they have, or even improve upon it, sets up a winner-takes-all match against Jordan to decide who will be joining Morocco in the quarter-finals. Goal scorer on the night, Rashid will take the free kick. Can't be thinking about a shot. His coach gave him the 1,000-yard stare. Last time he drilled high or low and wide. This time it is just dinking towards the captain. He did enough for the header, but straight at a grateful Al-Bawadi. The referee's reaching for a yellow card here and shows it to Ode Karoub. Palestine's first booking of the match. We're fast approaching the final quarter of the match. No question that Saudi Arabia have improved to an extent. Passing the ball more accurately. Movement off the ball has been better in this second half. But still not asking enough questions, not getting the forward momentum consistently to unnerve Palestine at the moment. But that could all change. Still having more of the possession, as you can see. But still, Saudi Arabia yet to have their first attempt on target. Palestine have had 3. It's a steep learning curve for the under-23s of Saudi Arabia to come to a senior tournament. Algeria brought a young squad as well. A lot of European-based players for various nations weren't made available for this. So no Mo Salah for Egypt, for example, or Riyad Mahrez for Algeria. There's certainly an opportunity for the young players of Saudi Arabia to impress the senior head coach, who will be detailing every second, every minute of the progress of these young players. Some will go on to make it and have lengthy senior international careers. For many, sadly, it won't happen. At least they can look back and say they played in a major tournament, the 10th edition of the Arab Cup, the first under the jurisdiction of FIFA. All a bit untidy. The referee's decision is a free kick to Saudi Arabia. Sayam and Bouchal, 2 players involved. And eventually it was Ahmed who went down injured. He's okay. Sayam will slowly get to his feet, I think. Well, not before the medics are on to attend to him. Got around 20 minutes to go, plus time to be added on. Palestine support for those Saudi fans wondering what might be. But at the moment, Palestine are holding their opponents at bay. And if Rashid's goal does decide it, then it was one that will live long in his memory. and indeed the entire Palestine nation. Saud. Plenty of white shirts forward here for Saudi Arabia. Now an equality on the cross. Not good enough. Easy clearance for Al-Badari, but it will be a corner. One of the few times Saudi Arabia have got in behind that Palestine defence. Didn't ask enough. Maybe they will do from the Al-Qatani corner. Al-Badari unchallenged to get some good distance on the header too, the Palestine skipper. Back in by Hazazi. On the turn. That was a smart turn from Ahmed. Anguish for the assistant head coach there. Turn that from Ahmed. It was on target. Hamid turned it away for the corner. Taken by Ahmed. There well enough. Palestine referee had a close look at that and says play on. Saudi Arabia were beseeching the referee to give them a free kick, but now this is Abouada for Palestine. Just trying to play on the counter-attack now, Palestine. They're defending deeper and deeper, rather inviting Saudi Arabia onto them. There was one or two hand signals from the Palestine coach, Makram Daboub, just for one or two of the deeper players to just push up a little bit, try and condense the pitch a bit more. Spaces are opening up for Saudi Arabia to build these attacks now. Is there any quality on this cross? No, not good enough. Easy clearance from Rashid. Such frustration for the Saudi bodies that were waiting for a better cross there in the middle. Palestine come forward now with Sayem. Is he onside? Well, he went for the shot anyway. Flag stayed down from the assistant. And Tamer Sayem takes a lovely touch here. Now, let's see if he's onside. Yes, definitely onside. Couldn't have asked for a better touch. Sat up beautifully on the volley. And it was high over the crossbar. Good chance, really, probably to settle it for Sayem. I think had that gone in, there would have been no way back for Saudi Arabia. dominating the ball. Now Saudi Arabia. Goalkeeper thinks about coming, stayed at home. Away by Al-Badari. Bouchal. Poor pass from the captain, Saoud. Disappointed with himself. VAR just had a brief look there to see if that ball had struck a Palestine arm. Check was quickly over. Here come Palestine now. Can they find a way through? Yes, good save by Zaid Al-Bawadi. The excitement amongst the Palestine supporters when they get close to that Saudi goal is incredible. That's too high for... Wasn't a bad choice of pass, actually, but just a little too high for Tahamshi. And this was almost the second goal. Dahada into a challenging position. It's a good save from Zaid Al-Bawadi. Palestine now beginning to find some gaps as Saudi's position becomes ever more perilous. They're going home unless they can find an equaliser. Change for Palestine. We see the departure of the goal scorer. Well, what an ovation he's going to get from the Palestine supporters. A day, an evening in Al Rayyan in Qatar that Mohammed Rashid will never ever forget. That quite sensational strike in first half stoppage time. His first senior international goal. It'll live long in his memory. Mohammed Dawish was the replacement for Rashid. Good pass under pressure. Fresh legs for Palestine in attack now. It's beginning to, at times, although Saudi Arabia is still dominating the ball for the most part, but these counter-attacks now are looking dangerous on occasions for Palestine. More risks being taken by the Saudis, of course, in the position that they're in. These attacking substitutes for Palestine have brought some good movement to their front line. Bouchal under pressure from Sayem. Sayem spoken to, but nothing more than that from our Honduran referee. Clear use of the arm. It's a good run, this. And an excellent cross too. A fine goal. Saudi Arabia are level. Abdullah Al Hamdan. After great work from Hamid Al Ghamdi. Finally, something for the Saudi Arabia support to celebrate. It was an excellent goal. Good ball, excellent run into the channel. And the cutback finding the substitute, Abdullah Al Hamdan. And it was a sure finish. Saudi Arabia still alive at the FIFA Arab Cup Qatar 2021. 1-1 at Education City. Joy unconfined for the assistant coach. The most experienced player by a long way in this experimental young Saudi Arabia squad. Makes the breakthrough and makes for a very interesting final 7 minutes plus time to be added on. Haitham Asiri, who made the run, still under pressure as he delivered the cross. Lovely run into the channel. Head up, sees where Al Hamdan is and picked him out quite beautifully. And there they celebrate. Assist maker and goal scorer. Saudi Arabia are going to bring on Moteb Al-Harbi shortly. But now, full of themselves. Surely can't score again. Might have done had the Palestine captain not been in the wide awake club there. Al-Bahari, Al-Badari rather. Here comes that change I was talking about. Off comes the 18-year-old, made his full senior international debut. Suleiman Hazazi makes way for Moteb Al-Harbi. Saudi Arabia making 8 changes in this youthful squad from their opening group game. A 1-0 defeat against Jordan. Face a very stiff task in their final match against Morocco. And the Saudis continue to push the envelope here. Looking the fitter team, and of course they are the much younger team. With the corner as we approach the final 5 minutes of the 90. Saud, the last man for Saudi Arabia, helped out by Bouchal, covered well there. Effort, won't trouble. Zaid Al-Bawadi, hopeful strike that from Dahara. Referee calling urgently for the medics here. Even though I think it's just cramp. Mohamed Al-Shankiti, I think he's down. It might be Al-Qahtani calling for a stretcher. It was. Picture looks a little brighter for him. Saudi Arabia have made 5 substitutions, so they'll be happy to get Al-Qahtani back on. There's a free kick here given away by the Saudi Arabia captain. How costly might that be? Saud Abdul Hamid just couldn't resist going into the challenge. It's a tangle of legs, and Palestine have a great position here. Any goal now, highly likely to be a winning goal. Palestine's best player by a distance, Tamer Sayam, will take the free kick. A line of 6 red shirts looking to get something on this. And of course, from this angle, goalkeeper has to be fully concentrated. Could go all the way in. There'll be a crowd of bodies in front of the goalkeeper here if the strike is right. No, it's not. I just think he's got to put that in a lot lower. Sayam, ask a question of the Saudi Arabia defenders. It would have been difficult coming in from that angle, but all the pressure taken off. Approaching the 90th minute. If the scoreline stays the same, the Group C set up. That's offside, isn't it? Challenge is a good one anyway. Well, that is cramp. Siri, who was trying to run clear there of Khalil, just for a moment looked like he might. I thought he was possibly offside when the pass was played, but Khalil got there eventually, albeit painfully. But Group C will have Morocco on top with 6 points, Jordan on 3. If this stays as it is, it'll be the first points on the board, 1 each for Palestine and Saudi Arabia. So everyone would still be active going into the final round of group games. The only thing that would be determined is that Morocco, their place in the quarter-finals would be rubber-stamped if this game ends in a draw. We're into a minimum of 5 extra minutes. Al-Qahtani, cramp has not gone away, so that might be the end of his evening. Doesn't really want the stretcher, Al-Qahtani. But if he does reappear, it'll be only as a passenger, really. All this just adding to the 5 minutes of additional time that was posted. Now a little bit shy at the back. It's 2 against 2 here. Al-Hamdan. Al-Badari, even at the age of 37, still found some energy in those legs to cover the run of Abdullah Al-Hamdan. Saudi Arabia corner, but they're asking the questions. A number of the Palestine players who've been out there since the start looking particularly leggy. Ball fed in dangerously and just wide. That was a chance for Walid Al-Ahmed. Had an overload at the far post, 3 against 2. A little bit disjointed at times, Palestine, in the last few minutes. It's testing the goalkeeper's footwork. Passes the test. Palestine trying to force the issue here. They've got a corner. 2 minutes of additional time remaining. Both teams flat out for the win. Just imagine the joy amongst the Palestine supporters if they pinch a late winner here. Right across the face, and the referee is pointing in favour of Saudi Arabia. Just for a split second or two, it looked as though it might happen for Palestine here. Flick on, a double flick on, beyond the near post. Saudi Arabia coming again. They're just not putting in the challenges now, Palestine. Almost out of fuel at the back. Inside the final minute. The Saudi youngsters crawling all over Palestine here late on. But now the counter-attack maybe thrilling end to this match at Education City. You wouldn't rule out a winner, would you? Tamer Sayam towards goal, but not enough on it. Just needed to be wide of the goalkeeper. Might have been interesting for Dahamshi. And the referee decides that that's enough. Well, it was a slow burner. The opening goal for Palestine in first half stoppage time. A brilliant goal from Mohamed Rashid. Substitute Abdullah Al-Hamdan equalised late on for Saudi Arabia. It's honours even in Al Rayyan. Palestine 1, Saudi Arabia 1. Well, you can see the effort that both sets of players have put in here. Total. Saudi Arabia will go to face the in-form Morocco in their final match. That will be at the Al Tamama Stadium in Doha this coming Tuesday. Morocco, by virtue of this drawn match, have qualified for the quarter-finals. But the first point on the board for these two.
C'était un match pas mal pour l'Arabie Saoudite. On a vu le caractère des joueurs, malgré qu'ils sont jeunes.
Oui, je suis fier de cette équipe. On était mené au score, c'est pas facile. Ils n'ont rien lâché jusqu'au bout. On a voulu aller chercher la victoire. Et on a égalisé, un joli but. On aurait peut-être mérité mieux en fin de partie, mais je suis fier d'eux.
Vous gardez vos chances.
On garde nos chances, mais on n'a pas notre destin en main. Donc on fera tout pour gagner le match contre le Maroc, qui est une belle équipe.
Merci beaucoup.
مكرم، هل أنت راض عن هذه النتيجة؟
ما سمعتكش برب.
هل أنت راضي عن هذه النتيجة؟
مانيش راضي عن النتيجة. أنا بدينا المباراة ضاغطين وحبينا ننهيو المباراة من الشوط الأول. سجلنا هدف، ضيعنا العديد من الفرص. نزلنا شوية في الشوط الثاني، عملنا مجهود كبير، قبلنا هدف. هذيك ورا تعادل يعني ماهوش مرضي. شكرا.
عبد الله، هدف ممتاز دخلت في هذه المباراة وكنت احتياطي. هناك شخصية هذا المنتخب موجودة رغم يعني المنتخب يعني عناصر شابة.
أول شيء بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هارد لك جماهير المنتخب. كنا نطمح أن نطلع بالمباراة ب3 نقاط. دائما أكررها، ما يهم مني يسجل سواء أنا وأي أحد من زملاء اللاعبين. في الأخير همنا مصلحة المنتخب السعودي. كنا نطمح أن نطلع بالمباراة هذه ب3 نقاط، ولكن الحمد لله على كل حال.
ماذا ننتظر منكم في المباراة القادمة؟
صعبنا المهمة على نفسنا، بس ما في شيء مستحيل في عالم كرة القدم. نعرف منتخب المغرب منتخب قوي، بس برضو بندخل المباراة بإذن الله وعينا على 3 نقاط عشان بدنا ناخذ طاقة التأهل.
شكرا
حبيبي، عفوا.
A quite thrilling finish to this match in Group C. Both nations have kept their hopes alive to get into the quarter-finals. Saudi Arabia would need to beat group winners Morocco in their final game on Tuesday. Palestine would need to win against Jordan. But if Jordan were to beat Palestine, Saudi Arabia would be out anyway.
Hands up, I salute Saudi and I salute Palestine. A great match, and I gotta say the fans.
محمد، هدف وحيد في الشوط الأول، تعادل. هل كان بالإمكان أحسن مما كان؟
أول شيء الحمد لله على النتيجة، يعني أكيد طبعا كان أحسن مما كان المفروض يعني كان خلصنا المباراة يعني بنتيجة أحسن من هيك، لكن قدر الله ما شاء فعل. هذه حال الكرة والآخر يعني فيش شيء نقدر نسويه حاليا. هذه نتيجة المباراة، لكن المباراة كانت بإيدنا والحمد لله على كل حال.
Well, I think both teams will be a little disappointed they didn't go on to win it. The chances were there late on. The game got very stretched in the final few minutes. Saudi Arabia's youngsters enjoyed the bulk of the possession. Palestine had more of the attempts and certainly plenty more of them on target eventually. Just the one yellow card apiece. But ultimately, after a slow start to the game, it really built up into a really exciting affair in the end and finished 1-1. So let's look back on the highlights. As I mentioned, it was a slow burner. Took a while for these two teams to work one another out and the systems they were deploying. Having lost their opening group matches, Saudi Arabia and Palestine had come to Education City for the win. First real sight of either goal. Al-Qahtani for Saudi Arabia. Best player for Palestine was Tamer Sayam, almost picking out Khaled Salem after excellent work from the man who delivered the cross. He was a threat, the number 9 for Palestine down the right, and he had the assist for the goal in first half stoppage time. That for a long time looked like it was going to deliver 3 points for Palestine. Mohamed Rashid with a quite thunderous strike from distance. And the goalkeeper left clawing thin air as it roared past him into the roof of the net. Second half now, and Rashid finding his captain, but Al-Badari unable to do much with the header. But it was this stage of the game where the young players of Saudi Arabia were looking the fitter of the two teams. Substitute Ahmed denied by the block from Yasser Hamid. But occasionally on the counter-attack, Palestine were finding gaps, and they found one here for their substitute, Dahada. But a good save from Al-Bawadi. But at any given moment, it looked like we might get another goal, and it arrived. The two substitutes combining for Saudi Arabia. Brilliant work from Haitham Asiri. The goal coming in the 82nd minute, but just look at the quality here. Gets his head up, sees where Abdullah Al-Hamdan is, and picked him out precisely. And what a tidy finish from the most experienced player in the young Saudi Arabia squad. Palestine 1, Saudi Arabia 1. So this is what it does to Group C. Morocco are through, qualified as group winners. Palestine and Saudi Arabia stay alive for the quarterfinals. Palestine will play Jordan, they must win. Saudi Arabia play Morocco, they must win. But if Jordan beat Palestine, doesn't matter what the Saudis do against Morocco, Jordan would go through with Morocco to the last 8. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our coverage from Education City. We really look forward to you joining us again very soon. Till then, from Kevin Keatings and all the team, it's goodbye.